How do pastors and missionaries describe the emotional landscape of ministry? Listen.
If it could happen, I've seen it, marital unfaithfulness, behind-the-scenes violence in ministry, power struggles, intimidation, abandonment, betrayal, you name it, I've seen it.
I think being a young pastor, I've become very lonely because trying to find someone who sees ministry as I see it, is really caring for people, reaching out for people, and going the 9 yards.
I didn't know how to measure myself. I didn't know whether I was doing well or not doing well. I didn't know when I had done enough. I didn't know when my day was over. There was a basic lack of boundaries that I personally function better with.
In my counseling practice, I have about 70% of my clients some way related to ministry. Pastors, missionaries, seminary students, and we seem to be getting more and more pastors, which is a good thing. As I look at those pastors, by and large, every one of them is seen as successful by their peers, by their parishioners, but all of them feel like they're failures. They feel burned out, isolated, wondering if they've really heard God call them into the ministry.
Being a sensitive person and then working in a church environment where the nature of your work is so interpersonal has left me with a lot of opportunity to kind of just get bashed around a lot. And it's like, there's been times where I've just told my wife, I was like, if this is what it's like, I can't do this. It's not a matter of how much I want to, it's just a matter of I can't. Like, this will destroy me if I stay in this environment.
To continue to demonstrate love when one don't feel love from those people that you're serving, and you don't feel like you really have any love to give, it's draining. The terrain is really rough, and I look at my pastor mentor, and I'm saying, I don't understand how you do it. At your age, how do you do it? How do you take people constantly taking shots at you? Because being in that position is you basically subject yourself at, when they love you, they love you. But when they don't, they don't.
One of the things that really surprised me when I first got to the field was the sense of isolation and aloneness. I didn't realize how much I had been receiving, how much people were pouring into me, how much I was receiving teaching and prayer, and there's Sunday morning and prayer meetings and phone calls, and you get to the field and it's all gone. And it's like you've been on this scaffolding, the support structure that's been holding you up, and you didn't realize it was there until it's gone, and you're just hanging. And it's not long. If you don't build that back up, it's not long before you fall.
These testimonies stir me because I long to see everyone who is called to the ministry remain in the ministry. But every month, hundreds of pastors and missionaries are leaving, and we need to ask why. Why are so many gifted, trained, willing servants of the Lord leaving the ministry? Well, when we ask them, here's what they say. It's discouragement and weariness and conflict and church politics, boundary issues, people coming and going, close companions suddenly leaving the church, loneliness, isolation. Do you notice something about that list? It's all emotional and relational. And that's the point. That's really the premise of the identity school. We're trained theologically for ministry, and that's good. But we're inadequately trained to navigate this emotional, relational terrain of ministry, and that leaves us dangerously ill-equipped, and that needs to change.